Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to That Is What I Am Talking About. Come around, sit on down, and enjoy the show.
You are listening to That Is What I Am Talking About. I am Bob A. Dingleman here, and I am always bad. Welcome to the show today, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Today we're going to talk about church. That's right, I said church. We had such a good time talking about church and such a positive response that we returned to the topic, and we have some wonderful things lined up for you today. First of all, though, let me let everyone know you can reach me you can reach me on Twitter at Bob A. Dingleman. Also, if you need to email me at bobadingleman@gmail.com. The phone lines are open. Anyone wants to call in and wants to talk about church can call in at 1-800-2-CALL-BOB. That's 1-800-2-CALL Bob. Yeah, we're talking about church today. We had such a great response, and we're going to have some nice things and some good times today. You know how we do it here on That's What I Am Talking About. I am Bob A. Dingleman. Stay tuned for That's What I Am Talking About. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the lines are open. You can reach us at 1-800-2-CALL-BOB. Don't forget to hit the Twitter page. That is at Bob A. Dingleman. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about church previously, and we want to talk more about church. We had some positive responses and some people that wanted to share more than our short time frame could accommodate. So we've allowed more time for people to come and call in and share their experiences and thoughts about church. And first on the line I have, she used to call herself the prophetess Shaniqua, and then she became the organic plant earthist, or earth plantist, something of that nature. And now, what are you calling yourself these days?
Well, my mom named me Shaniqua, but I like to go by Shen. And I'm calling myself a prophetess again, and I'm going to be the organic prophetess Shen.
Okay, the organic prophetess Shen. The organic prophetess Shen. All right. With a title like prophetess, then we would think that you had some sort of religious affiliation or something. So what is it that you called in and wanted to talk about today, Shen?
Well, I wanted to talk about, Bob, I listened to the show the other day about Easter, and you had the Reverend on and everything, and I wanted to talk more about things. I think if you were going to have the Reverend and his point of view, that you should, open it up for other people to talk about their points of view, and I think it's very important that you allow other points of view to be, heard on your show, because you have such a wonderful platform, Bob, and we think that hopefully, you will be the kind of host that will allow for different points of view and people to say different things, and so that's why I called in.
All right, Shen. And so, well, here you are, and I'm giving you an opportunity. So what is it that you have to say? What do you want to say? What do you want to share with my listening audience? Here on That Is What I Am Talking About.
Well, Bob, I just want to say that the Reverend, he has it wrong, and so, maybe you don't want to have him on anymore, because he's a strange guy, and so as a prophetess, I see things, and I see that maybe you don't want to have the Reverend, you don't want to have the Reverend on anymore, because, he's a nutbag.
Shen, you know that on my show, we do not allow for the talking down or putting down of other people. We are in the uplifting and upliftment business. So let's refrain from that type of talk and just share what you have to say about your particular religion or view or what have you. Please share.
Well, Bob, as you know, I used to be affiliated with the Reverend, and so I'm not affiliated with him anymore. And as a prophetess and an organic prophetess, I want to share what we believe. It's an ancient belief. It's an ancient belief, and so we like to share with everyone. And I want to say that we believe that everyone has a strong inner deity, that they can possess great powers to reach out to other people in the universe.
Shen, okay. The inner deity to reach out to others in the universe. And what is this reaching out? What does it entail?
It entails about, just reaching out and sharing collective energy.
Shen. Is there a problem?
One of our alien neighbors was speaking through me to tell the Earth that we are in danger. We are in danger. He also said that we should stop eating meat. We should eat wood and sand and rocks.
Bob, here we go again with this again, Bob. We're back on this again, I say. Wood and sand and rocks, Bob. Here we go, Bob. First she's talking about aliens, now she's talking about wood and sand and rocks and eating it, Bob. I don't know what to say, Bob. Don't know what to say.
Noah, that's not nice, Noah. We're not in that, Noah. Let's just hear her out here and try to understand what she's talking about. Our alien neighbors are sending messages to you. That is interesting, and saying that we are in trouble.
Yes, Bob, we're in trouble because we are not nice to each other, and the wars and the guns and the people who use drugs and people who listen to rap music, they are endangering the planet and our way of life.
Drugs and people who listen to rap music are endangering our way of life here on Earth.
Yes, Bob, and I'm here to make sure that you know that everybody is okay and that we can exist in peace.
Well, that's wonderful, Shen, that your message is peace. That is a wonderful message, and we like to share that message with the world, a message of peace. Okay, Shannon, is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about your particular group? Is there a name for your group or a name for your doctrine or religion or what have you?
Yes, we are the Organic Plantist people, and I am the prophetess of the Organic Plantist, and organic of the earth and of nature, and plantist of green and wonderfulness. And Bob, as a prophetess, I have been given the gift to see and to help others into their inner deity, to bring it out.
Come back, Shen. Come back, Shen. And so you're going to help people bring it out, bring the inner deity out. Well, that's wonderful if you can do that.
Yes, Bob, and I'd like to share a chant that we have and where I worship, a chant that we use that helps to free the inner deity. And it says that
Shen, that sounds like a song, Shen, from the 1950s or so.
Why do fools fall in love, Bob? That's it. Why do fools fall in love, Bob? Yeah, why do fools fall in love?
Yes, Noah, that is it. Why do fools fall in love? That's what that sounds like, Shen.
I'm sorry that you all don't understand, but that is an ancient chant that came out way before the 1950s or whatever. It's thousands of years old. Thousands, Bob, thousands.
Shen, Shen, are you there? Shen, prophetess, organist, earthist, whatever your name is. Are you there, Shen?
I am here, Bob, but the spirits and the ancients and the people are coming to me to have me share another chant with you, and it is like this. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Tutti frutti, unready. Tutti Frutti, unruly. Tutti Frutti, unruly. Bob, I couldn't help it, Bob. Couldn't help it, Bob.
Noah, that is not nice. Noah, that is not nice. Prophetess, the familiarity that we have with your chances is quite striking, and it's very interesting.
Bob, I do not strike you to be a small-minded person, and it seems like you're being small-minded, and you're reminding me of the Reverend, and that's quite disappointing, Bob. Quite disappointing. I'm seeing something.
Shen, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but speaking of the Reverend, he is on the line. Maybe that is what you have seen, that he wants to talk to you because you are talking about him. So we'll be right back in a minute, and we're going to let Shen and Reverend speak to each other. You are listening to That Is What I Am Talking About.
Need a lawyer? Call Anthony Smith Law PA. Auto accident, personal injury, slip and fall. Dial 866-520-4LAW, or you can visit them on the web at www.anthony-smithlaw.com. Offices Orlando, taking care of you.
This is Ricky Weeks.
Get ready. Come see the Orlando Monarchs play their summer collegiate baseball games at Tinker Field. Opening game day is Thursday, June 6th. We are reviving baseball in downtown Orlando, featuring Major League Baseball coaches, Latin players, and other top players from historically black colleges and universities throughout the country. Your fun day at Tinker Field starts at 2 p.m. for the Music Fan Fest, followed by the game at 4 p.m. There will be free parking, and general admission tickets are only $5. Come see the stars of tomorrow play today at Orlando Monarchs Summer Collegiate Baseball Games at Tinker Field. Opening day, Thursday, June 6th. For more information, call 407-462-1069. Visit us at OrlandoMonarchsBaseball.com or email us at rickyweeks2@gmail.com.
And this is Ricky Weeks.
We are back on That Is What I Am Talking About. Here I am, Bob A. Dingleman, with my good assistant, Noah Beats. Say hi, Noah.
This is Noah. Good to see you. Good to hear you. Good to have you here on the show today. Thank you. Noah Beach. All right,
Noah, that's very spirited of you. And remember, 1-800-2-CALL-BOB, 1-800-2-CALL-BOB to reach the show. Follow us on Twitter at Bob A. Dingleman, and you can go to bobadingleman@gmail.com to reach us. We have on the line the prophetess, organist, plant person Shen, and the Reverend Goldstein has called in, and we want to talk to the Reverend Goldstein. Reverend, why have you called in today?
This is the Reverend Goldstein, and I was sitting at my house reading and getting myself prepared for the things that I have to do, and I'm listening to your show, Bob, and I hear this person talking about me. I don't appreciate that she's talking about the Reverend, all the good things that the Reverend do and have done for her and her family. For her to come on your show to talk about the Reverend is an affront to the good peoples of the world.
Okay. She has disparaged you in your opinion, Reverend. Prophetess Shen, what is the problem with you and the Reverend?
Bob, I don't have a problem with the Reverend, Bob. He's just, I don't deal with him anymore. He's a strange guy, and I just would rather not deal with him, and I am on to more universal and worldly. You know what I'm talking about? She's on some crazy shit. I'm sorry, Mr. Dingleman. She's talking some strange stuff. And you can hear from the thing that she just said. And I want to say that she is blaspheming against the Lord with all that foolishness that she is talking. I don't like that stuff that she is talking. She better stop talking that blaspheming, because you know that she's going straight to hell.
Reverend, we're not going to send anyone to hell. Let's calm down, Reverend. Let's calm down. All right, Shen, Reverend seems to think that you are you have some different beliefs. I guess that's what it is. And we have to be a tolerant people and tolerate people for their differences of opinion and belief. That's fine here in America. We think that's a good thing.
Yes, Bob. I think it's a very good thing. But this guy, I don't know what's his problem. Excuse me. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to deal with him anymore, but he keeps texting me and calling me and wants me to come back to his church, the Redeemer on high and all of that. Bob, I don't want to do it, Bob.
Now that's a lie. The Reverend ain't texting nobody. What you talking about? I sent you a message to let you know that the congregation was disappointed that you have left us, and we're trying to build something great for the Lord, and you just left us like that, and that's all I did. So Reverend don't like that. Reverend don't like that at all.
Okay, Shen. So there's some, disagreement about what's going on, but can you share, Shen, why you left the congregation at let me make sure I remember, the Redeemer that sits high on the looking down, and you know where you're going.
Mr. Dingley, let me tell you something.
Reverend, that is Bob A. Dingleman. Dingleman.
Look, I done told you ain't got to be making no song about it. I'm an old man, sometimes I make mistakes, so sorry about that. But let me tell you something. The name of my church is the Redeemer on high, who looks down low. And if you don't act right, you know where you gonna go, Church Incorporated. That is the name, and it better be given the proper respect that it deserves.
Reverend, I am sorry that I misspoke and said the wrong name, and hopefully I will not do that again. And, okay, so I'm sorry. So, Shen, why did you leave the Redeemer on High congregation?
Well, the Reverend is, it's just hard to be around and deal with.
That is a lie. Prophetess, you better stop lying on the Reverend about these things. You better stop, Prophetess.
I'm not lying. I don't know why. Why did you call here? This is my time. You had your time. I'm talking. Don't call here. I'm trying to get my message across. Don't call here. You're rude, Reverend. You're rude.
Okay, both of you, let's calm down. Reverend, why do you think she left? What is your opinion?
The Reverend just thinks she got caught up with the wrong people in some of these old strange and crazy things. I don't know why she left. It's strange and crazy. There's a cult. She's in the cults and everything. They done influence her, and she might be on drugs and everything.
Okay, a cult, a drug influence is what you're saying, Reverend. Shen, any response or anything?
I don't want to talk to him. I just don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him.
The reason she don't want to talk to the Reverend is because the devil has got her. The devil is in her. That's why she left. The devil is in her soul.
Motherfucker, you know why I left. I'm sorry. Bob, I have to go.
See what I mean? The devil is in her soul, in her spirit, in her heart. She couldn't even stay on the phone once I called her. That's what that devil do. That devil get to running when the messengers come with the right message and the sword and the shield to knock him down. So I am finished. Mr. Dingleman, thank you for letting me call here and straighten that out with her for misusing my name and blaspheming. So, Mr. Dingleman, I will talk to you at another time, and this is the Rem Goldstein.
That is what I am talking about. I am Bob A. Dingleman. We'll be right back.
What's up, Orlando? This is Miss Sassy D, and you're listening to the Jimmy Williams Show, WDROPDE 4445. Car accident? Remember, after 911, call 411. 1-800-411-PAIN.
Empire Graphics and Printing, the #1 graphics and printing company in Florida. Club flyers, mixtape covers, posters, they do it all. Reach them at 407-404-0509.
We are back on That Is What I Am Talking About. I am Bob A. Dingleman. And as always, I am bad. That that was an interesting back and forth. But we have another special guest in studio for you right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we do. The mystical Starnaskara. He calls himself the mystical Starnaskara, and he is a guru from the Pacific Rim, and that's all he will say. The mystical Starnaskara. The mystical Starnaskara. He is here with his translator, Joe. That's what he told me to call him. And Joe is going to translate the message from the mystical Starnaskara. And the mystical Starnaskara can understand English, but he cannot speak it. So he will listen to my questions, and then he will answer them, and the interpreter will give us the answer. Joe. And so feel free to call in, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a popular movement following the mystical Starnaskara, and we wanted to be involved with it here at That Is What I Am Talking About. And we want everyone to call in. 1-800-2-CALL-BOB. 1-800-2-CALL-BOB. Follow us on Twitter. All right, Joe and the mystical Starnaskara. Let's discuss what you do and who you are. So, Joe, good day.
Good day to you.
Yes, and mystical Starnaskara, good day to you as well.
He said, thank you.
All right, mystical Starnaskara. You said you are from the Pacific Rim, and what is it that you offer to the world? You are a spiritual guru, guide type of person. What is it that you offer to the world, and why is your movement so popular?
He said that the world is missing important people to help and guide, and he fits into that role to help the people where they are lost and need a guide to help them to seek and find the answers and the truth.
Well, he's a guide, a spiritual guide, a fill-in-the-blank type person, the mystical Starnaskara. Interesting. And how long did you know that you had this gift?
He said, since he was about 10.
Really? He said all of those sounds and words, and it translated to 10. Yeah, interesting. Okay. So Noah has a few questions for you in a moment, but I just would like to know then, so you've had a gift to help guide people to the truth, and since you're about 10 and you're an adult male, obviously, you look to me to be about 40, but so you've been doing it for a while. Where did you go as far as did you go to any type of religious training or any type of schooling or any type of training like that to really come into your own?
He said that he went to college.
Really? Again, a lot of words and sounds and, short answers. Okay. Noah, you had a couple questions for the guru, the mystical Starnaskara.
Yeah, Bob, just want to know, Bob, how much money does he make in a year? You know, where does he live? You know, what kind of car does he drive? You know, what, all of that kind of stuff. What, you know, just want to know, Bob. I saw some pictures and everything. Just wondering. He has said that he has one car and one house, and money is not important to him. It is the people who always want to know about him and wonder about the money, and they are paying too much attention to the wrong thing. They should pay attention to the help that he provides to people all over the world.
Yes, Joe. So you're saying priorities. People are worrying about money. They're thinking about money, but the mystical one does not worry about money. He is about helping people, and that's wonderful. That's a wonderful thing for someone to be about. Noah, are there any other questions?
Bob, I just, I don't know, he didn't answer the question, Bob. I saw some pictures with him and Jay-Z and, Tupac and Biggie and some pictures with him and, people like that and everything, Al Pacino, so I just wondered, if he's, I don't know, he's talking about, Bob, just, more answers, Bob, more about the money, Bob. Where's the money going, Bob? People giving money? Tell me about the money. That's all I want to know, Bob. Just, money. I don't want to lose money. He has said that the entertainers in America seek him out to just talk and everything, and so everyone think he is rich because he is hanging around the rich people, but he is meeting with people who want to meet with him to share the message of helping to find the answers that are of the questions that they have.
All right, that is interesting. The mystical star Niskara. All right, so we have a caller on the line, and they want to talk to you, the mystical star Niskara. One of our callers. Her name is Quisha Star Niskara. You ought to find her very interesting, but Quisha wants to talk to the mystical star Niskara. Quisha, hold on for a minute. Let me take a break here. We'll come back and let you ask your questions. Just hold on, Quisha. We'll be back on That Is What I Am Talking About.
Empire Graphics and Printing, the #1 graphics and printing company in Florida. Club flyers, mixtape covers, posters, they do it all. Reach them at 407-404-0509.
All right, we are back on That Is What I Am Talking About. I'm Bob A. Dingleman. We are here with the mystical star Niskara and his interpreter Joe and Quisha. Quisha, what do you have to say to the mystical star Niskara?
Yes, Quisha, mystical star Niskara. Man, I know what you talking about. Hey, you talking about Joe? I know who Joe is. Joe, don't act like you don't know me. You still owe me, Joe. I need my money. You ain't talking about you ain't got no money, Joe. Don't play with me. You better give me my money, Joe. Don't you think I do that for everybody? I don't do that for everybody. Shoot, I just did that for you one time. I don't do that. I ain't did that no more to nobody else, Joe. I want my money, Joe. I'm gonna come up there right now.
Calm down. I'm not sure that you understand who we're talking to, and calm down, LaQuisha. Goodness, Joe is the interpreter for the mystical star Niskara. They are from the Pacific Rim. They are not from America. What is it that you're talking about, Quisha? Why are you so upset?
Yeah, I'm looking at your pictures right now that you got on your screencast. I'm looking at Joe. Joe is from 79th Street, okay? Joe talking about he's an interpreter. I know Joe. Joe, look, I want my money, Joe. Don't you think I do that? I don't do that for everybody. I only did that one time. That was for you, Joe. You better give me my money. I'm coming down there, Joe. But I know what you're talking about. Don't be trying to take up for him. He lied. He lied. He better give me my money.
I do not know, Quisha, I am from the Pacific Rim. I travel with the mystical star Naskara. I am not sure what she is talking about. But please do not let her call here. She is going to make the mystical one upset. And I do not want to make him upset. I want to keep him calm and keep him, mellow, and the universe will stay in good spirit, and we do not want her to call here anymore.
All right, we will not let Quisha call the mystical star Niskara, and we do not want him upset. So, Quisha, we're going to let you go. Call again. Please call again. Okay, Mystical One, is there anything else that you'd like to share with our audience and our listening people all around the world, people on Twitter, people on our website, anything that you'd like to share, a message that you'd like to give the people?
Ora se roa ma sila wale sala male wale o mani sila wale sele alala sila wala ala sila wale mani sila wale ma le sile le wale kala kula sila mangala kila ora le ma kumbaya le sola kumbaya le sama kumbaya sila kumbaya sila ala ojinga ana ma ala kala sile Kole kiko bakitinga, kole kule bakitinga, kole kule pakitinga, kole kule pakitinga. I say la masele, egale, ala masele, wala, amase mama sama makosa, amase mama sama makosa le sala, ala mane da all night long seven sela money, any, and also the money, don't say, and say, ala one and don't believe just watching because I let one them, don't believe just watching the good man I say, I'll back it, and they go to kindergarten, they say, wala, what's that, what the wala. Silo wala bow down bow down silo all the man abandoned on them don't and put a ring on it silo male. He said that everyone should pray and then everything will be all right.
Okay. He said a lot of words again, and you're saying that all those words just meant pray and everything will be all right. All right, Joe, I'll take your word for it. You are the interpreter, and you are the one that's with him, and I am not. I am just the host, Bob A. Dingleman, here on That Is What I Am Talking About. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We'd like to thank the prophetess, earthist, organist, plantist, Shan. I'd like to thank the Reverend for calling in, all our other callers, people who've been emailing, and people who've been on Twitter. Thank you. We'd like to thank Quisha for calling in. We'd like to thank the star Niskara, the mystical star Niskara, and everyone else out there in Radio Land. Please tune in here on That Is What I'm Talking About with me, with Noah Beach, and me, the one and only Bob A. Dingleman. And as always, I am a bad. The fictional characters on this show are based on real life events. These characters are owned and created by Golden Ears Entertainment in partnership with the Jimmy Williams Show. All rights reserved.